While we're talking about who their opponent could be, let's talk about the Celtics and the Wizards for this next 120. As we get there right now, we're going to hear from Isaiah Thomas, who didn't shoot a single free throw in Boston's Game 4 loss in Washington. After the game, he was not pleased with the officials. Here's what he had to say.
The refs were allowing them to hold and grab and do all those things. So I think, especially in that third quarter, I might have hit the ground 5 or 6 straight times. And I'm not the one that likes hitting the ground. So I think it got to be called differently. Not saying that's the reason why we lost. They went on a 26-0 run, and we can't have that on the road, but I can't allow it to be held and grabbed every pin down, every screen, and I don't even shoot one free throw. I play the same way each and every night. So I think, that has to change.
We go legit or not for this 120. Isaiah Thomas is right to complain about Game 4 officiating. Is that legit or not?
Nah. When you're a small player like Isaiah Thomas, you have to really put the pressure on the referees. You do have to understand as well the game is going to be called differently in the postseason. So whereas Isaiah Thomas would drive to the hole and get a lot of calls in the regular season, it's a lot more physical in the postseason. We're going to let the guys play a little bit more. And just because you're a smaller guy, just because you're 5'9", that doesn't mean you're going to get all the calls. This isn't the first time that Isaiah Thomas hasn't gone to the free throw line. As a matter of fact, I just read that between the regular season and the playoffs, the Celtics were 4-0 before tonight when that happened. So the Celtics actually had won games when Isaiah Thomas did not go to the free throw line. So Isaiah has to continue to be aggressive. I feel like he has to continue to attack defenses, go into the paint, and you have to really kind of look for the contact, absorb the contact. And if you do that enough, then the referees will give you the call. But I like what Isaiah said, though. It wasn't only about that. That was not the reason that the Celtics lost this ball game. The Celtics turning over the basketball a lot when the Wizards went on that 26-0 run. 19 of those points for the Wizards were off turnovers. That was the difference. So when you look at the box score, you're like, oh, wow. Isaiah Thomas did not go to the free throw line. Yes, that's something that players and media are going to talk about. Isaiah probably feels like he should have gotten at least a call, should have gone to the free throw line a couple more times. But Brad Stevens and his whole team would not point to that as the reason they lost this ball game.
Yeah, and I think that's an important point because anytime anybody blames the officials, then you kind of start to question them and go, hey, reality check, you lost the game. Not all the officials' fault. So at least he put that out there, recognizes that.
It sounds like you're whining
when
you say,
and
we should have got more
Nobody
calls.
likes a whiner.
Don't like whiners.